Welcome back to the channel. It is November 2nd. It's a little chilly. It's late in the afternoon, but we have maybe an hour of sunlight. So I figured let's go for a little ride and talk about winter riding. Do you guys do it? And how do you take care of your bike with salt? If you're new to the channel, I live in New England. Hang on. Let this thing warm up for a minute because it is chilly. Yeah, so I live in New England, or Western Massachusetts. So we get some pretty brutal winters. A lot of salt on the roads, a lot of ice. You know, obviously I'm talking about riding above freezing temperatures. We do have those days that, you know, January, December, even February sometimes we'll get, you know, close to 40 degrees, which it's pretty much what it is today. I'm good with riding in that, as long as there's no ice on the road. Last year I didn't do any because I didn't want to bring the Street Glide out in that. But that machine right there, it's perfect for it. All right, get some gloves. And guys, give me some recommendations for cold weather riding gloves. I have not found any that I like yet. Like, I am just stuck on motocross gloves. It's what I brought or use on every type of bike. I don't really like anything else. So suggestions, please. What do you guys like? I've tried different leather gloves. I got some Alpine Star leather gloves. They're so uncomfortable. I have some Joe Rocket cloth ones that they're okay. They're big and bulky, which I guess you can't really get around that when you're talking cold weather gloves. This is so cool about the BMW, and I've said this in previous videos, but it's just so cool. Look at the red line at 5,500, and as this engine warms up, it'll back off, I think at 8,500 or 9,000 RPM. Super cool. Let's go. Let's put some heated grips on. Got my lights on. Let's see. Let's go for a ride. So yeah, I plan to do as much riding as I possibly can. I am not a big fan of winter, and living up so far north where we have long cold winters, it can take a toll on your mental health. You know, that saying, wind therapy, that is so true. So yeah, it is. Oh, it's 47. Boy, it feels colder than that though. Of course, heading west right into the sun. We're gonna head to the next town over. There's a couple little trails we can go check out. It's a trail system that I've always known to be there, but I never really spent any time on them, so I don't know them. So I'm just kind of figuring them out now. So normally I use fly base layers, which is just fly racing, but I mean, you could use a base layer. It's like that Under Armour stuff. I don't have it on today, but that is my like #1 thing to go for with cold weather riding, or just being in the cold in general. Those base layers make such a difference in warmth on your body and overall comfort. Okay, here's our turn. This will take us right up into the woods. So 45 degrees. Just a few days ago, I had this thing out and it was like 74 degrees out. Weather can turn fast here in New England. Temperature's dropping more, 42. Thank God for heated grips. That's another reason I didn't ride the Harley in the winter. No heated grips. here comes the dirt. No outlet. That's a lie. Switch into enduro mode. Oh! Woohoo! Gosh, this thing is fun. So that's a hiking trail there. There we go. Hopefully it's not too muddy. Ooh, it is rocky though. And these leaves like to hide the rocks. I came in this way a couple weeks ago, and I thought this shot back over because the road kind of like loops around, and I thought this would sneak back out, and I'm sure it probably does. I just definitely took the wrong way because there's a bunch of trails up here. But some of them are pretty gnarly. And on a big bike, I don't want to get too crazy. Actually, you know what? There's kind of another area that I want to go to. Yeah. Is that? I bet you that might go to it, but that's got a pretty gnarly uphill right there. Let's just have a look. Gosh, if I wasn't alone, or if I wasn't on a 600-pound bike, yeah. Let's see. Can we get this thing spun around? Yeah, that's what's nice about having the dynamic traction control off. You can actually spin this thing. Yeah, so actually there's a different trail that I want to go to, so let's head that way. Because I think that one can bring us like on a little loop, where this one just goes really deep into the woods. Like, it'd probably take me an hour or two to get back to a road. So I think I got excited and I just saw a trail. Yeah. I really want to get to know these. See if I can put together an adventure loop. Something that's not too crazy, because I want people that I can bring along that don't have a ton of off-road experience or something big bike friendly. You know, I know these bikes are ridiculously capable, and I don't mind putting it in stupid places. I just don't really want to do it alone. I think we go this way. Woo. 38 degrees, that temperature keeps dropping. This is where it'd be nice to have some nice winter gloves. What a beautiful area. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, here's our trail right here. Oh gosh. Of course. We got mud. Gosh, this looks deep. And it is like black. I cannot see for nothing what's underneath. Woo, we made it. That water was black. Ow, smacked right in the face. Hi, chipmunk. Here we go, a little rocky. A little hard to see. Damn leaves hide everything. Oh, sketchy. Yeah, I think if we want to do just a real short loop, we go that way. But I wouldn't mind seeing what's up here, because there is another way. This will take us right up into Vermont, if we're not in Vermont already. Yeah, see, stuff like this, these Anarchy Wilds are pretty good. I mean, definitely not the best mud tire, but it's all right. I'm not really a mud fan. A little wet. Ooh, I hope this isn't icy, because it is cold. Make sure we don't hit the bottom. Good. I don't have a real good skid plate on this thing yet, just the stock one. Here we go. Little river crossing, same thing. We're gonna go slow here. I don't have that good skid plate. We're okay. Through the water we go. Cool. All right, I gotta keep tabs of where we are, what trail we're going. Oh, okay. I thought there was a bunch of trails, but nope. We're good. We are good. Ooh, look how dark and black this water is. I really hope the camera can pick it up and see what I'm talking about here, because I can't see nothing. I just want to make sure I'm not going to hit a rock as I'm going through this stuff. Here's like a little party area, clearly. A lot of fires happen here. Always go around if you can, especially when you're by yourself. Although so far none of these have been super deep. When I came in on that further side, like I was talking about in Vermont, I hit some seriously deep. Oh, where's this? Okay. See, this is, I don't know where we are. Not we, I am alone. But I don't feel like I'm alone because I'm talking to you guys. See what I mean? There are trails everywhere. All right. Well, gosh, does this thing have a compass on it? Now, let's get into the menu. Maybe navigation's not hooked up. I don't really trust all that. My vehicle, do we have a compass? Because I know if we're headed north, we'd be going nope, no compass. I thought it was, all right, hold it up. We'll bring us back. Okay. So I'm gonna head back the other way. That is such a great skill to learn how to do. So anyone that's getting new to adventure, I highly, highly suggest learning how to spin your bike around like that. Especially if you live in an area like this where your trails can get so tight. It can be very difficult to maneuver your bike around sometimes, especially when it's, you know, 600 pounds like this thing. Yeah, I really wonder where this goes. I wonder if this will bring us down to the road. Because I want to find just smaller, simple trails. Like what I just went through was not bad. Especially during the summer when there's not so many leaves. I really want an awesome route to bring people on. I know a few people that are very, very new to the off-road, so I don't want to overwhelm them. I think this is taking us right where I want to go, which would be super awesome. This trail looks familiar. I think I've been up this. I'll be so stoked. Yes, this is it. Awesome. So this would make a cool little section to come through that was not too bad, especially if you're not alone. Yes, all right. Cool. And that kind of cut off a good section of road too, which is awesome. And actually, if we were to take a right instead of the left and coming down this way, I know a way to get out into Vermont. So we're going to be like just over the Vermont border, right, you know, right next to Massachusetts. Very cool. Very, very cool. So yeah, sun's going down. Obviously I can't be out here too long with the sun going down and recording. It's not going to work too well. So that's super fun. I think what we're going to do is we're going to turn it around because I know exactly where we are. Go back through it. Get myself real familiar. Get that trail burned in my brain so we can use this in the future. So up we go. Yeah, so pretty cool. The beginning of this road actually has like a sign that says, you know, dead end, no through traffic. Well, that is not the case. Oh, yeah. So, into the woods. I have to say, for 600 pounds or whatever these things are, they really do very well. I'm sure the camera does this no justice, but I am bouncing through a lot of rocks, or what some people like to call baby heads. There is a lot underneath these leaves. Again, if you're new to the channel, you know, I grew up riding and racing motocross and enduros, so I've spent a lot of time in the woods, but it was on a 220 to 250 pound off-road dirt bike. It was not a 600 pound touring bike, because that's exactly what this thing is. Okay, that's not where it was. I hate when people just dump crap like that, man. But this is nice. This is wide enough for a Jeep to come through. Here we go. Here's our trail. And then through the mud. Hopefully not hitting no rocks. Still whoa! Pay attention, Chris. I get excited sometimes. Woo! It's so weird when that front tire slides a little bit in the mud. That is a weird feeling on a big bike. And if you didn't know, here, I'm just going to show you. If you don't know much about these BMWs, the front end of these things are different. It's not just forks. Hopefully you could see it in there. There is a shock in there, and it's almost like an A-arm setup. So the front end does not feel like a dirt bike. It's a little bit different. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's different. So that takes a little getting used to. One thing though, for such a big bike, the clutch feels incredible. Like, clutch is very good in this stuff. Nice and smooth. It's not ridiculously stiff. Actually, it's not stiff at all. It feels great. I'm a big fan of hydraulic clutches anyway. Woo, there's a big rock in there. We got our river crossing coming up. Maybe we could do the little extra up. Whee! All right, let's see. We will go like this. Oh boy! Whoa, that rock came out of nowhere. That was close. Whew. A little bit of doggy paddling. A little rocking. Woo! There we go, there we go. We got it. Whew! That front snuck away from me quick. I got a wet foot. But we didn't go down. That's another thing too, man. If you're riding one of these big bikes and she starts tipping, just let her go. They are way too heavy to try to keep upright. I learned that the hard way. Like, you will hurt yourself trying to keep these bikes upright. Way too heavy. So here's that fork in the road. We can go left, that was the way we came, or we can go this way. Gosh, that water is black, and holy cow, that is deep. All right, I got 2 wet feet now. That was a deep one, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Gosh. Oh no. Oh no. I think we might have just screwed up a lot of our footage. I think that camera was facing down. I hope not. Oh, another deep one. Tell you what, the ones on this trail, they are deep. Well, I am not sure. Okay, remote key battery at 50%. Oh, that sucks. Guess I need a battery. So I am not sure how much footage is screwed up from that camera dipping down like that. I really hope not much. All right, let's see. Can we make it in between the trees without smacking them? We can. Oh! Gosh, that was deep. Woo! There we go. Okay. Yeah. It's my first time on a clutch. All right. This here will bring us right back to the road. All right, little simple trails. That one has some seriously deep mud. How do I get that off? Okay, I don't know. All right, there we go. All right, now that I am wet and I am muddy, it is time to head back. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, there we go. I think when I stalled, my heated grip stopped. Good to know. All right. All right, guys. I think that's gonna do it for this video. We're at the end of the trail. It's just dirt road from here on out. Not much more to see. The sun is going down, so I think that's about it. I really, really hope that camera wasn't down for long. I'm trying to get as much content out as I possibly can, especially with winter coming upon us real fast here in the Northeast. All right, guys. Peace.